Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Lone Wolf Badass podcast. This is the 5th episode. Unfortunately, last night I was over at Carl Franson's. We were filming the pod, but dude, I was just looking over the footage. The audio sucks so bad. It sounds like a really shitty business call the entire time, and I think it was the longest podcast I've had yet. I just couldn't do that to you guys. The audio is awful, and look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying out a new editing software, anyways, and I'm just trying to work out the bugs on that. So the best option would just be solo mission today, and then you guys know now down the line we're gonna get K5 back on, and just hit it home a little bit harder because it's unfortunate to say the least. There were some great parts in that podcast, but it's too gross to even listen to it right now. I can't imagine listening to it for 50-ish minutes. But anyway, guys, we're going to hit the topics real hard, real fast today. I guess not fast. We're just going to go at a medium pace. If you know, you know, Adam Sandler. But the first one this I guess would be an honorable mention. But as I was connecting my mic to the camera here, I thought, how the hell does Bluetooth work? How does that work? Do they just both kind of go, yeah, it's cool, we're locked in? Or what's kind of the feature and function? Because what connects the two? Is it like, how does that work? Also, why is it named Bluetooth? Is that something special here, one second. What is Bluetooth? Yeah, so it's actually a short-range, low-power, wireless technology that allows devices like phones, headphones, computers, and cars to exchange data and connect without cables. Yeah, I don't know how the hell that works. Mind-blowing stuff. Also, if you think about it, somebody had to do that without Bluetooth. They had to figure out how to make Bluetooth without Bluetooth, connecting their stuff without Bluetooth. Same with Wi-Fi and internet. Somebody had to make internet without internet. But I don't really want to get into that right now. That's a whole nother rabbit hole. But I mean, between the two of us, we probably know who started it. If you know, you know. So yeah, that was interesting. That kind of got my brain rattling a bit just when I was starting to connect the mics and whatnot. But moving into the first subject, so off of the honorable mention would be number one. I just put Florida man, and that's an interesting topic because I was actually born in Florida. My dad's from Florida, Floridian, if you will, and a lot of those news headlines with Florida man, I feel like that kind of, in a way, ties back to our family a bit and how we are. Just, you know, a lot of these are Florida man rapes a raccoon and then throws it in a pizza box. It's unreal what these Florida men are doing, and it's never a woman. Let's look up some examples. Florida man news example. It's just outrageous, and I always think it's pretty funny, the whole Florida man. Because as soon as you hear that, it's game over. Let's see. Florida man. Arrested in a local park for practicing karate on swans. The list just goes on and on. I mean, give me another one. I'm not done with this. Oh, here we go. Florida suspect 22. Allegedly attacked mother with sausages. Florida men, one dressed in a bull onesie, attempted to burn down house with ragu sauce, police say. That's from Fox News. Let's see. This one here. This is a great one. Florida man climbs playground equipment, allegedly yells to children about how babies are born. And guys, that's just skimming the top of the iceberg. I mean, I'm sure it goes down very, very far. But I just figured that and thought that was a very interesting point, how it's never a normal crime with Florida man. If it starts with Florida man, forget it. It's going to be one of the most outlandish crimes you've ever heard in your life. And I don't know. It's interesting how they make them down there. But then again, I was made down there, so can't really hate. Too close to hate. If you know, you know. Anyway, moving into that second one. I put fires as a kid. So I don't know if this was just me, but as a kid, I figured fires just happen a lot. Like it's not really a coincidence or anything. It's just like everybody eventually their house is gonna burn down. And when I closed my eyes at night, it was just we're gonna find out if it was my turn or not. Come to think about it, fires are one of the most lame things that can happen to a house. Like I thought as a kid, if a fire happened, it would be engulfed in flames, and I would probably never see my family again and have to jump out of my second story window. But if you think about it, I mean, the smoke detector is just going to go off, and you go, oh shit. And then you either, one, put it out with a fire extinguisher, or just go, wow, this is pretty bad, and then just get out of the house. But I thought for the longest time that as soon as the fire starts, just boom, big explosion, and everything's just covered in flames, and it'll be hard to get out of. Which honestly, I don't know how you even put yourself in that setting of being stuck in a fire. Because if, and again, I've never been in one, but I can only assume you just kind of go, something's burning, and then if the smoke alarm's not going off, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go back to sleep if you smell something burning. I'd probably get up and try to figure it out. But just to get to the point of the entire house being it just engulfed in flames is something that I've never really put a thought on. I think that's almost hard to do. Honestly, that's hard to do. And another thing that I thought was always funny is in school, if there was a fire, we would be going single file out the door. Between me and you, if that fire starts going off, that fire alarm starts going off, every man for himself. I'm out that door. I'm not looking back. I'm getting my ass to safety. You guys can worry about yourself. And guys, I'm a slow walker. So why would I play around with my life like that? If I know there's a fire and I'm gonna slowly walk out of it, come on. Come on, let's not gather our thoughts. Let's not give ourselves time to think about this. Let's just let the adrenaline dump in and let's get out of there while we can. And it's a great story to tell as well. Let's see. That's what I got for section 2. I mean, I figured fires were like, honestly, I thought everybody probably was gonna turn on fire or burn someday, but turns out that's wrong. And then here's one: dreams about last night. So I had dreams about last night I had dreams. I should have worded that differently. But dude, they were very interesting. I had one. Well, I guess the only one that really sticks out to me it was me, Cameron, I think Jack Hughesman, Charlie, and we were in this whack ass house. It was like a clown house. The layout was so odd, and the doors were all the same, but there was actually no doors. Come to think about it, but like the door frames were the same. It was like yellow walls, bright green walls, and bro, I don't know if it was mine, but I had like a little kid on me. Like he was asleep. I had to put him down for a nap. But it was chill as hell. It was like it was a boy. And he was, I don't know, it was just chill as hell. It was kind of cool. It was like, "Oh, dude, this guy's." And again, I don't think it was my kid cuz I was in a random ass house, kind of looking for the parents, honestly. I was like, "Dude, I don't want to take care of your kid, but I will if I have to." And this little dude was just slumped out on my shoulder while I was carrying him around. And the boys, Cam, Jack, Charlie, they were just kind of messing around in a room, but it was like their younger selves. It was their younger selves in the neighborhood, actually. We were in the old hood. And it was just this house. I don't know. It was really odd. But yeah, I put like the kid down to take a nap. And then he like turned into like a baby doll. I don't know, guys. Drop the comments down below if this means something. This one was a little unique, but maybe what could this possibly mean? I don't have a damn clue. Cause one of the dreams that I had a long time ago, I don't even remember when, was I had another. Well, I didn't have another baby, but you know what I mean. I had another baby in the dream, and it was another baby boy. But dude, he had like a backwards red hat on, like Fred Durst, and we were singing Limp Bizkit, and he had the biggest smile on his face. That was insane. I think that's a subtle foreshadowing down the road, but that was that was a kick-ass dream because I was like, oh my gosh, this is pretty cool. But and then I don't I don't understand. I think we started riding dirt bikes afterwards in the neighborhood for a bit. But it was definitely a unique dream to say the least. I've had fair share of wild dreams as we all have, but none of them have been about a house burning on fire. Anywho, guys, again, sorry about that. The podcast with K5, the audio was more or less dog shit, and I just don't feel I can't release that. It's gonna rough up my image, and that's not what I'm going for. But I know where the guy lives. We've been boys for years, so I'm sure we'll reconvene, and get another podcast out there. Plus, guys, like I've said earlier, we're kind of trying to work out the kinks of this, so just making that conversation a little bit more smoother on our end is something we needed to work on anyway. So yeah, this is episode 5. Been doing this for 5 weeks now. Don't see a reason to stop. Just kind of getting them out more and more. But yeah, dude, peace.